Wait, there's more to this story than simply pictures. When a woman chooses to be herself, it's about pressure, confidence, and online discourse. Words like embraces her shape and stunning are being used to describe Milana Vayntrub's recent photographs. However, those words conceal a larger discussion. Watch the entire video because we'll discuss why people respond so passionately, what this particular moment actually demonstrates, and how to have a civilized conversation about it. Let's start by explicitly stating her name, Milana Vayntrub. She is well known for appearing on camera, performing, and being instantly recognizable. The internet does more than just stare when someone like Milana posts new pictures. It makes judgments. It makes comparisons. It tells jokes. It generates opinions in a matter of seconds. And that's precisely why these posts start to gain popularity so quickly. Because, whether the subject intended it or not, a straightforward photo becomes the subject of a public discussion. Now, saying embraces her shape can sound good, but if it's used incorrectly, it can also turn into an odd headline. Because it is inappropriate to treat a woman's body like a news story. It is not appropriate to treat a lady who is self-assured as a startling surprise. However, the internet frequently presents itself as such. And for that reason, this is important. It goes beyond Milana's appearance. It's about what happens when someone decides they won't conceal, shrink, or apologize for being who they are. The reality is that public life can be challenging. People feel free to say anything they want when you're well known. There are some encouraging remarks. Some people show respect. Others, however, go too far. They become impolite, eerie, or just unjust body language. Furthermore, the biggest voices frequently don't even mention the individual as a human being. They speak as though she is a commodity. We should put more effort into that area. What is the healthiest way to see these new pictures, then? Easy. Milana Vayntrub exudes confidence in her appearance. She is displaying self-assurance. And in a society where so many individuals experience daily pressure to seem perfect, that is a powerful message. When someone shares pictures of themselves looking content and self-assured, it can give others hope that they don't have to despise their bodies. Even if it's not discussed enough, that has a significant impact. Let's also be honest about the reasons these pictures are so popular. A lot of people are accustomed to seeing superstars in a highly controlled manner. Ideal lighting, ideal angles, extensive editing, meticulously designed looks. Therefore, it jumps out when someone appears authentic, self-assured, and powerful without pleading for acceptance. It serves as a reminder that there are many different forms of beauty. There isn't just one size. There is more than one style. Additionally, some people may find that reminder unsettling because it goes against the established norms they are accustomed to. However, it's crucial to remember that being confident does not equate to asking for opinions. It doesn't give strangers permission to act disrespectfully if Milana Vayntrub posts pictures. Saying something like she looks great is not the same as saying anything disgusting or offensive. Viewers must also understand this distinction. You don't have to cross boundaries to help someone. Style can be praised without being seen as a criticism of one's body. You don't have to pretend that someone owes you anything in order to appreciate a public post. The ability of the internet to transform any snapshot into a headline with a tone that doesn't align with the person's goal is another aspect that is frequently overlooked. Pictures might be shared for a variety of reasons, such as pride, happiness, or just because it's a typical aspect of their job. However, a headline interrupts and attempts to change the content of the story. Because of this, it's wise to ignore the loud caption and concentrate on what's really going on. A person is showing up with confidence, and people are responding. Let's also discuss the term stunning. It might be a polite compliment if you mean it with respect. However, when it is used on the internet, it can occasionally be used as a hook to draw attention with a particular tone, which can draw the wrong kind of remarks. Here, I want to establish a clear standard. We can have a regular, encouraging conversation regarding Milana Vayntrub's pictures. We can discuss presence, confidence, and style. It doesn't have to become a bodily discussion. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who needs a confidence boost right now if you found it enjoyable. And let us know in the comments below if you would want to see more stories like this one that emphasize confidence, respect, and the true meaning behind viral headlines.